Like Lance Armstrong, Pete Rose, of course, fell from grace after a major scandal. Now, for Pete, it was gambling on games that he played in that brought him down. And just like Lance, Pete paid the price with a lifetime ban from the sport he once dominated. And also like Lance, Pete has been working on a major image rehab. It's been a decades-long process for the baseball great, and in a brand new Showbiz Newsmaker interview, Pete told me that he's hoping his new TLC reality show, Pete Rose Hits and Misses, might finally help get him back inside the sport he loves. A lot of people who get into reality TV have very different reasons, particularly famous people. Some people want to kind of rebrand themselves. Are you looking kind of for a second chance to really show people who you really are?
Well, that's a good point. You're the first guy, and we did 19,000 interviews. This reality show will really show people who I am and off the field. You know what kind of guy I was on the field. And it will also give me a chance to show Kiana and her kids and how I am around young kids and how I am around her at home and let everybody be introduced to them. But you're absolutely right. I'm a nice guy, man. I mean, I made mistakes, but I'm a nice guy. And I wasn't a nice guy when I played. I mean, I had to knock catchers down. I had to knock second baseman down. I had to slide head first. I had to yell at pitchers when they get me out. That's just the way I was. And if I wasn't like that, I wouldn't have been successful. But I'm pretty much an easygoing guy now that I'm retired and now that I'm just out in America.
Well, it's nice to hear.
I mean, my business, signing autographs, 20 days a month, 4.5 hours a day. It's great because I get to talk to people on a daily basis about not only baseball, but sports in general.
Well, now you get to talk to so many more through your reality show and really show them the side of yourself. And it's great to hear this evolution that you've been through. Do you have any thought, Pete, that maybe the show will get Baseball Commissioner Bud Selig's attention and perhaps lead to your ban from Major League Baseball being overturned, which I know is still very important to you?
I would hate to even believe that the commissioner of baseball, that's 78 years old, is home watching TLC on Monday night at 10 o'clock.
Hey, take every viewer you can get, Pete. Listen to me.
Yeah, I could be wrong about that, but I don't know if Bud's going to be. And one show we're following Honey Boo Boo. I don't know if Bud's watching Honey Boo Boo or not.
I'd like to see that. All right, well,
but I hope he is. I hope he is.
Kiana, can you imagine though a day? Because again, I know it's very important to Pete to see this overturned. Can you imagine a day standing there by his side and watching him get inducted into the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown? Do you picture that ever in your mind?
Yes, I do, and I pray for it all the time. It would just be an honor to see him, and hopefully it will happen soon.
Will you ever give up trying to get into the Hall of Fame, or is this going to be your mission as long as you're walking the earth?
Well, I appreciate that, but it's really not my mission. I mean, because I understand I'm the one that screwed up, and if I'm ever given a second chance, I'll be the most appreciated guy in the world. I won't need a third chance. But what I try to do is just be a productive citizen, be a nice guy, talk up the game of baseball, try to help the young players that play the game of baseball. I get texts every day during the baseball season from players. Just want me to watch them on TV. So I'm kind of in baseball, but I'm not in baseball. And I know I watch more baseball than anybody in the country because I watch 2 or 3 games a day.
Wow. Well, it sounds like you're in a great place, and you're obviously in very good company with the lovely Kiana there. I'm going to wish you the best of luck. TLC's Pete Rose Hits and Misses, that's MRS, airs Monday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, and I'm thinking this is a show that Lance Armstrong might want to tune into.